loves, how you guys doing? How was your week? My Pisces. I don't think I ever paid attention. I had so many Pisces friends, especially like March Pisces. Happy birthday this week to all my Pisces that are having a birthday, because we're doing this weekly guidance from March 7th to March 13th. Happy birthday to you guys. So yeah, we're about to be going into Aries season soon. It's about to get lit. I'm sorry guys, sorry. You know, I gotta let out things sometimes. But like we said, we're doing this guidance for March 7th to 13th. I'm using my Sufi deck, Oracle deck, Sufism, and I'm using my Hermetic tarot deck. So there's that. So this is going to be awesome. So you know, we're going to go by what energy the spirit ancestors, our guides, want us to be aware of and know about this week, so we can get through and be at our best. I want them to really pop out, not behind each other. Come on, Spirit. Can you tell us what we need to be aware of this week? What should be at the forefront of our thoughts? What energy we will come in contact with? We are appreciative of any and all. They just got a pack. Any and all messages sent. Thank you for allowing me to be the one to deliver these messages. Okay. Y'all knew I didn't want a whole bunch. So, yeah, I did not take out a whole bunch. I took out one. They took out one. They took out 3. I can deal with 3. I can't deal with 10. I can deal with 3. Alright. So, the cards that they took out, the first one, this says, ending a trauma, transform memories and symptoms. So this week, some of us are going to be coming into situations, circumstances that are going to help you end a trauma. Something that you've been going through that's been really tough on you, that you've really been trying to get past. You're finally going to get past it, because it says transform memories and symptoms. So you are transmuting the memories that you had from this trauma. You are transmuting the symptoms that this trauma has given you and putting it to good use for your highest good. Whether it's, you know, that this trauma makes you get anxious, you're going to transform that anxious energy into energy that can push you forward. Instead of it causing you to break up from the inside out, you're going to use that to push forward, so that you're not giving energy and giving life to this trauma anymore. You've given it enough life. You've given it enough, period. Now it's time to transmute this energy. This means that you need to be active in transmuting it. You need to pay attention to the signs and the signals that will be given to you to help you transmute it. You do not want to ignore transmuting this trauma, because this trauma has been digging at you. It has been eating at you. And you are now tired. You are sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired with this trauma. So this week is going to be a beautiful week for you to really pay attention to and get rid of this trauma and transmute that energy. Okay. Our next card. Concealed power. Give birth to the wonder of revelation. So a lot of us don't realize how powerful we are. And maybe it's because of these traumas that we have overshadowing us that we don't feel like we are as strong as we should be, or as strong as we really are. Your power is being concealed because we're so worried about what we feel has been done to us. We're so worried about the traumas that we don't see how powerful we are, because we just see that I'm in pain, I don't like this, I'm reacting. But that power that comes to help you get over the trauma, that is a beautiful divine power. And it stays with us, and it is always with us. And it is saying that give birth to a wonder of revelation. It sounds like you need to take a moment. When was the last time you meditated, first and foremost? Or when was the last time you've been in a place that is quiet, where it's nature, like a park or something, where you can really like tap in? Maybe go to church, go to the temple, go to a shrine, anything like that, to be able to be in a space of beautiful and good energy that benefits you, that helps you with you evolving, leveling up, finding out revelations, getting the hints, the tips, the messages that Spirit is trying to give you. And even in this photo, you see that there is fire in it. You see that there is fire, but this is water. So it's about you moving forward, not necessarily quickly, but cleansing. It's you moving forward and cleansing. And doing your cleanse, doing a bath, which will give you all the intuitive knowledge and know how you need to get to where you need to get to as you pass this trauma. Because if you look at this trauma, there are patterns. And you see this? Something is being brought to light to assist you in getting past this trauma. Your intuition, especially when it is boosted through the moon or through water, it will shine a light on what has been hidden in the dark. Gotcha. Our next card is Balanced Life. Balanced life. Love seeks your well-being. You can see the difference of the rainbow of colors. The peace sitting down. It's almost like they're sitting down in a cloud. In a beautiful aura barrier in the cosmos. Like you can see the stars, you can see everything. That card to me gives a feeling of being balanced, peace, and tranquility. At the end of your trauma and realizing the person that you are turning into, you're going to find peace. You're going to find tranquility. You're going to find more balance in your mind and in your spiritual thoughts. Like, this trauma is not just for your spirituality or for your mental, even though your mental is very, very important in this. It's also for your physical. It's also for your emotional health. Your balance is going to come, and it's going to be more about your mental and emotional, and also your physical, because some of those symptoms that you were feeling from this trauma manifested as a physical symptom, because stress does that. Stress will manifest as a physical symptom, and traumas are very stressful on the mind and the body and on your emotions. So just know that going through this, I feel like the balance is going to come for some of us by the end of the week, but for some of us, it's going to come over like the beginning of the new week as well, depending on how big this trauma is and when your help comes through, when that light comes shining through that you're going to actually have to pay attention to. That may dictate how long it's going to take, but it's not going to take that much longer because you've already been doing the work. You may have been procrastinating a little bit, so that maybe was taking a little bit longer if you've been procrastinating and just doing things in increments. But if you just do it all in one fell swoop, and it's like ripping off the Band-Aid. Rip it off. Rip it. Rip it. And with that, I want to get a little bit more detail on these cards. What can we get on ending the trauma? On what this trauma is dealing with. We have two cards. Our first card is the Lord of Sorrow, Three of Swords. It is Oh. It is Saturn in Libra, if I'm not mistaken. That is the Lord of Sorrows, Three of Swords. And we also, we have the moon right side up, the ruler of flux and reflux. So that goes into what I was saying with this card. It goes into a big thing of what I was saying. So this is pretty dope because the Three of Swords, well, it's not because the Three of Swords deals with this, but this is pretty dope because the moon is also in it. But you'll see what I'm trying to say. It's a trauma. It can deal with infidelity. It can deal with divorce or miscarriages, this trauma that you're healing from. With the moon playing a part, it is being brought to the surface. It is something that affects your mood, your feelings of being nurtured. It plays a part in the depth of your personality, of how you see yourself, of, you know, what you let people see. This goes into your childhood, and even any maternal issues that you may have. It's playing a part in this trauma. So be aware, be careful, and know that yes, you're getting through it. You will get through it. Okay, for our concealed power, for giving birth to a new wonder of revelation. What do we have here? What can you tell us about this, Spirit? What should we be aware of? What should we see? What is going to be the thing for this week? Oh, okay. So we have two cards. We have the Nine of Swords, which deals with Aries and Gemini, Lord of Despair and Cruelty. We also have upside down, Lord of Earthly Power, Four of Pentacles. And this deals with the Sun in Capricorn. But it's upside down. So what has been going on here is that there has been a lot of things going on in your head that have been concealing your power. Like, you have been going on and on and on, like overthinking, just having nightmares, being in the worst part of your brain, dealing with this. It has been really hard because you've been going through a transition. This is a transitional stage for you right now. And your brain is not taking it as well as you would like to. But once you get past, you know, your brain trying to sabotage you and giving you all these thoughts, you'll be able to give birth to this power. Also, Sun in Capricorn, you haven't been feeling steadfast. You haven't been feeling like you're dependent. You haven't been feeling like you've been able to feel power within your physical self and within your value, within what you care for and what you value. You haven't been feeling strong in that. You've just been kind of like feeling hidden, covered, like you're not confident. You are confident. You know what needs to be done. You have everything that you need with you and for you. That is a fact. You're going to be fine because you're getting into a balanced life, right? You're getting into a balanced life. And what do we have? Well, let me show this to you one more time. I want to show you the oh, why won't you come up off? I wanted to show you the graphics for this. Your Nine of Swords coming and telling me about the nightmares and everything, how your mind is playing tricks on you and being the meanest person ever to yourself. And your Four of Pentacles of you not feeling steadfast and safe. You're not feeling dependable. You're not finding the value that you need to feel. But it's there. Now we are pulling cards for balanced life. that is coming. Spirit, tell us what you need to know for this balanced life. I just kind of threw stuff. I'm sorry. What do we need to know for this balanced life? I put this in wrong. Do not pay me no mind. Sorry, guys. Okay. Well, all right. Y'all want to keep throwing stuff out at me? I take it. Okay. So they threw out 2 cards for balanced life. The first one is the 2 of Wands, Lord of Dominion. Lord of Dominion deals with Aries in Mars. So you're not feeling, you have to get out of your comfortable place. Stop feeling like you have to have complete power. Because having complete power over things actually can lead to more detrimental issues. Your want for more and more power instead of enjoying your life and being balanced. You'll become unbalanced, wanting one thing and not getting what you truly want, which is another thing. But the feeling of power is really what's pushing you and what's pulling you and just putting you in such a space. Your next card is the 6 of Cups, Lord of Pleasure. It is upside down. The sun is in. Can I see this? Oh, wow. Okay. For some of us, we don't have dominion over this relationship or this trauma, which is why it's taken us so long to get over it. 6 of Cups, Lord of Pleasure, basically says if it was right side up, which it is not, it would say that there is a possibility of reconciliation, dealing with a relationship, and things turning out good. It is upside down. So it is saying that you're going to find a peace. You're going to find balance. But it's not going to be in reconciling the situation or getting back in close with this whatever person caused this trauma to you. Or like giving them another chance. For you to gain this balance, that situation kind of has to go to the wayside. You're never going to have dominion over that situation. You're never going to have complete control over that situation. You're never going to feel yourself. You're never going to feel 100% at home. You're never going to feel like you in that situation ever. That person can't make you feel like that. They may love you. They may be in love with you, but it is not enough. That situation is not going to be reconcilable. It's not going to be where your heart belongs. And this is something that we're going to come to realize this week. So for many of us, remember, this is a general reading. For many of us, we're going to realize that this relationship is not going to work. And that's the only way we're going to be able to find balance. But for some of us, this trauma deals with more so the amount of cheating you've gone through, the amount of infidelity you've gone through, the amount of bullshit you've dealt with. And the only way to balance your life out is to stop going after the same thing that you always go for. Your normal type, you need to break that and go for a new type. Because the type that you're going for is not the type that is going to bring you happiness. It is not going to bring you balance. It is not going to make you feel good. It is not going to help you in any situation. I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say. I do hope you guys have an amazing week. Regardless of whatever's going on, you have the power to shift things. You have the power to get through. You have the power to fix. Don't ever forget. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, to share, to comment. I love hearing from you guys. See y'all next time, boos. Bye.